for Janie Ward. That's good shit. Alright, so, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's kick this show off, right? This first young man, as I said, we saw him Wednesday night. He did a great job. Everybody was really impressed with him. So let's have a big round of applause for Vinnie Paul! Thank you very much. Good evening, Atlanta. Happy Friday evening. I hope everyone's drunk and happy. In case anybody's unfamiliar, which is about 98% of you, I'm a pessimist. I'm a realist. I'm not really a glass half empty or a glass half full kind of person. I'm the kind of guy that looks at that and says, well, there's a design flaw somewhere. The glass is obviously twice as big as it needs to be. Bobby, is there any way we can turn the lights down just a little bit? I've got doctor's orders that says if I'm exposed to too much compact fluorescence, then my hemorrhoids are going to pop. And it's just not a pretty sight when the palate is bleeding. I've actually got a napkin here just in case, so if I step back, I'll be afraid. Actually, at my age, there's not too many things that are virgin about me anymore. In case any of you are wondering, I'm 58 years old. Fruits and vegetables really do go a long way. I actually popped my cherry here this past Wednesday, and if I'm not mistaken, somewhere. Here's the stem from it right here. I was recently told that I'm going to be a father soon, and I'm glad nobody's applauding me. Nobody wants me as a father. I mean, if you got me as a father, you've got 7 or 8 little Middle Eastern children. I mean, they're half Brazilian, half Sicilian, half Middle Eastern. They got a hair like mine, and they're not going to fit in any social group anyway. Luckily, she had her period, so everything's okay. I don't have to worry about rearranging the living room or getting rid of my jam room or anything like that. But, I think about it, not every ejaculation deserves a name. I think we can all agree on that one. A couple of thoughts went through my mind. As soon as she told me, I was thinking, where's the kid going to live? Obviously, I'm going to have to get rid of my jam room. Another thought that went through my head, I was trying to figure out, where am I going to put the body before the kid's born? There's not a swamp within a decent hour's drive of you. With everything being said, just let it be known that I'm never, ever going to have sex with a lesbian again. For some reason, they don't believe in birth control. Could you imagine that? I mean, look, come on, guys, what would you do? After 52 minutes, 3 rubbers, and 1 dry dick, I mean, you got to get off sooner or later, don't you? You ever heard of people who are victims of crimes? In case any of you are wondering, I don't do transitional material, so now we're on victims of crimes. Victims of crimes, a lot of people in the news say that they're not aware of their surroundings. And, that really confused me. I'm trying to figure out how someone couldn't be aware of their surroundings. You're fucking surrounded by them. All around you. There's no way you can miss them. Does anybody here have a twin? Anybody here a twin? I guess that would be the same thing. I always kind of hoped I'd have a twin, so when someone told me to go fuck myself, it would mean something. Anybody been here, up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and, you're out of cocaine, the hookers are gone for the evening, and you're trying to come down with a handful of downers and some liquid THC and maybe a handle of rum, and you're scrumming through the TV guide, and something comes across the screen and says, paid programming. And in between the Skinamax and the reruns of Northern Exposure and 30-something, you get paid programming that comes along there, and the only thing that comes to my mind is, wasn't it all fucking paid for? I mean, is it that delinquent and juvenile of a broadcast that it doesn't deserve an alias of some sort? You can call it the birds and the bees don't compare to your knees Louise if you want to call it anything. I was in a conversation with somebody from Ireland, and no disrespect to Irish people. I love drinking with you all. I love drinking your alcohol. It's very warming in this time of the season. But in the time that I spoke with the gentleman, I got this from him. He doesn't really speak very good English. He's still new to the English language. And being in America, it's not very easy to get along. There's a lot of dialects scattered around everywhere. And he says to me, he says, I'm going to go to the ATM machine and put in my PIN number with my debit card. So what I get from him is that he's going to put in his personal identification number at the automated teller machine. And just people speak very redundantly in America. The language, there's a lot lost in translation, and people are funny. I also heard someone say that they reached the end result. Anybody else think that's right? If you got to the end, isn't that the result? Isn't the result the end? Isn't that the solution, or the conclusion of the situation? You're probably the only one to realize that. Am I the only one that studied debate and rhetoric in high school? Okay, I guess that's too I guess a lot lost in translation these days, mostly because people are texting all the fucking time. Amanda Todd, that was her bad. I mean, whatever happened to language, you know, cocksucker used to mean, or cocksucker now means a bad man. Didn't it used to mean a good woman?